Finally, check out this eye look. It's crazy. I just did this look with this palette, and I can't believe I did that. That's dumb. Okay. If you are not aware, Kat Von D came out with her 10-year anniversary palette. It is extremely colorful and fun, but the question is this going to be a good palette for you? And hopefully that'll be a question that we can answer right now. Let's go ahead and get started. Per request of lots and lots and lots of people, I am going to try something new with my reviews. I'm going to be splitting them up into two parts, and this is the first time that I've done this, and I would love to get your feedback down in the comments below. This video is going to be all about Kat Von D Beauty as a brand, the ingredients, what you get for your value, what this is all about, and my full review of the product. In a separate video, you'll see the two demos and wear tests and also the swatches. So we're splitting it into information and then performance. So this is the information video. I will link the performance video down below. I'm hoping I can get them to go live on the same day. That's the goal. So this look that I'm wearing right now is the second look. It was my challenge look, and it was really fun to create. I don't know how well I pulled it off, but I feel like I did okay. So just a little bit first about the brand. Kat Von D Beauty is a kendo brand, which is the same brand that owns Fenty by Rihanna, and they are sold at katvondbeauty.com as well as Sephora.com. Hello, Editing Jen here. So my friend Georgia just informed me that this palette is currently sold out both at Sephora and Kat Von D's website. However, Kat Von D does have a little button that says notify me when available on her website, so I'm hoping that it will come back. Either way, I hope you still enjoy this video even though it currently seems like it is sold out. They are a vegan and cruelty-free brand, and this product is made in the US. In this palette, you do get 16 shades, and most of these are matte. You're only getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmer/metallic shades. The rest are matte. These are 1.7 gram pans, which is quite nice. It's not generous, but it's not cheap either, and that breaks down to $3.25 per shadow. If you're breaking this down to price per gram, we've got 27.2 grams of product total, which will give you $1.91 per gram, and that is really good for a product sold at Sephora. Too Faced products will usually run you a little over $2, like $2.25 a gram. Urban Decay will run you around $3 a gram. Anastasia will run you around $4.75 to $5 a gram. So this is actually a really good deal if you're planning on hitting pan on it. One thing I love about this is how hardcore this packaging is. It is so insane. It is very heavy. It reminds me a lot of the Pat McGrath weight of a palette, but at a fraction of the price. If you don't know, Pat McGrath eyeshadows are considered luxury eyeshadows, and the packaging is insanely beautiful, and it is very heavy, and they're about $125, I want to say, for less shadows than this. It is not really authentic gold looking, but that's okay. It's got this beautiful art design on the front, and you may know that Kat Von D does do the art for her product. She's got a little signature there. It's beautiful. The shade names are listed on the back, which I don't prefer. I would much rather them be printed on the inside. Also, this does pick up fingerprints as well, so keep that in mind. It does have a click closure, which is really nice for travel because I feel like magnetic closures are more likely to hit into something and open up in travel, but it is a click closure, which is great. And the color scheme is very rainbow-like, but it's not a bright rainbow. Let me go ahead and get something for you. So this is the Mi Vida Loca palette that was super, super popular when it came out. This is what it looks like, and you'll be able to see that this one is quite a bit brighter than the anniversary palette. It's very different. Very, very different. And honestly, I like the color scheme of the Mi Vida Loca better, but I can see some people liking this one better. I think that one's gonna come up to personal preference. As far as ingredients go, just some things to be aware of. This does have talc and mica in it. Some people are sensitive to talc, and some people do not buy mica products for human rights reasons. The preservative in here is phenoxyethanol. There are no parabens in here, but some people are sensitive to phenoxyethanol. So if that's you, this is not going to be a product for you. Most makeup products at this point do have phenoxyethanol as the preservative. It also has silica in it, which some people can be sensitive to, and dimethicone, which also some people can be sensitive to. One second big one is something that can be used kind of along with talc, but it's considered a pigment. It's called bismuth oxychloride. Each one of these eyeshadows does have a different formula, but bismuth oxychloride is in a lot of them. So if you are sensitive to it, then this is definitely not going to be something that will probably be worth your investment. Bismuth oxychloride has a microcrystalline structure, so it can, for people with sensitive skin, it can kind of poke in the pores and it can scratch very, very tiny, make these little tiny scratches in the skin. But if you are not super sensitive, you probably won't notice. I have never had a problem with bismuth oxychloride, but I know that a lot of my subscribers have, so that's why I am mentioning it. One thing that is brand new that I am so excited about is on Sephora's website, they actually have the ingredients listed. I have never seen a Kat Von D product ever have ingredients listed online. In fact, I took the time to look at the box and type up all of the ingredients for this product, only to go over to Sephora and realize they were already all there. So one thing also to keep in mind is if you do want to tap these onto the lips, some of these pigments are not lip safe, such as ferric ferrocyanide, chromium oxide greens, and what's the other one? There's one more. Ah, got it. Ultramarines. Ultramarines is the other one. So you can check and see which ones are not lip safe on the Sephora website. Now, as far as my personal opinion of this palette, I like it. I don't love it, and let me tell you why I don't love it. I find this palette to be very difficult to work with, especially in comparison with other Kat Von D eyeshadow palettes that I've bought in the past, and especially when it comes to these shades over on this side. These two shades in particular, they are really hard to work with. They come out very patchy on the eye. When you use a lighter, fluffier brush to kind of get those into the crease, they just are really patchy. It's horrible. So you really have to use these at full strength in order to get them to look good on your eye. There's no halfway in between. It's either go or don't go. These over here are a little bit easier to work with. They're a little bit more fun to work with. As far as a glitter fallout throughout the day, I haven't had that much difficulty with that. For the most part, no matter what I use, the glitter fallout is not happening on the cheeks throughout the day. You definitely want to use a primer with them, but other than that, it's really, glitter fallout has not been a problem. I have had some transfer onto my brow bone throughout the day, which isn't a huge deal breaker for me. When it looks like I've just been farted on by a fairy, like that is when I know that I've got something I just can't even deal with. But I don't have that problem with this, so we're good there. I do find, as someone that is not very good at selecting colors for eyeshadows, I do find it very difficult to figure out which shadows I want to use from this and make a cohesive look. When I go with this all on my own without having looked at anybody else's idea, I have a lot of trouble figuring out what I want to do, how I want to work with it. I have to look for inspo in order to do something with this. You will see one that I created all on my own though in the other video. So if you are a beginner with eyeshadows, you may want to start using this as kind of a supplemental palette to maybe some other palettes that you own. Just pop one of these shades in there and you still might be able to get some good use out of it. But for me, when I've just kind of gone off and tried to use this palette, it has turned into a hot mess for the most part. I do feel like this would be great for many skin tones. I feel like the pigmentation is definitely there for deeper skin tones. So am I happy that I bought this? Not really. To be honest with you, I'm not really happy that I bought it. Because the fun factor isn't there for me. It's too complicated for me. The fact that I have to look up an inspo shot in order to know what to do with this, to realize there are some of these shades that I can't just put on my eyes and enjoy and have fun using, that I'm gonna struggle trying to get them to look nice on my eyes without it being patchy, is not fun for me. I don't enjoy that. So no, I am not happy with this purchase. I will probably keep it because I do have a Kat Von D eyeshadow collection. It's nice for duping purposes. I know that this has been very popular, that a lot of people are buying it, so it's going to be great for me to have for my collection, but overall I don't see myself reaching for this very often, and I'm honestly not happy with the purchase at all. So that's it for this video. I feel like I need to keep talking, that the video is too short, but we're gonna go ahead and cut it off here because there is a second part to this video. Again, will be linked down below, and that is the 2 wear tests and the swatches. If you're interested in that, you can definitely head over there. The 2 of these videos together should combine to make a full-length Jen Loves Reviews review video. If you have tried this palette, I would love to know your thoughts. What are some of your favorite shades to work with? What are some of the shades you're having difficulty working with? Definitely let us know in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, while we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. And if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go. And if this is your 100th video or your 1000th video or your 10th video, thank you for coming back and spending time with me and part of your day with me. I appreciate you so much. Mad love, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye!